Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It was supposed to be morning, but I guess we are a little delayed. Well, the topic which has been given to me, it's such a lovely topic, and when I say lovely, I do mean lovely. It's love and hate relationship between brands and OH, and is what I'm going to talk about. Nothing to do with the picture on the first slide. I thought it's not immediately after breakfast, not immediately before lunch. So let me tease everyone with some mouth-watering images. So that's why, just to have a little outdoor relevance, I just had that. To me, the relationship between brand and OH is very much like Shah Rukh and Kajol from DDLJ. You know, there is a lot of distance. There is a lot of drama. There are a lot of trust issues. There are a lot of eye contacts. But it always ends in a beautiful love. Personally, for me, after spending more than a couple of decades in an outdoor industry, I feel that I have tried desperately to play the role of Cupid in this love and hate relationship between the brand and the OH. And I would say that, I'm happy to share that I'm reasonably successful enough in making this happen. And this thing still continues. Why we have to go through this, we'll see in a few slides going forward. But together, we as an OH fraternity all are here. I'm sure we all have played this role of Cupid by throwing arrows, ideas, innovation, and even heartburns at times. So that is what about brand and OH, what it is. Now, to fall in love, the first thing which comes is the attraction. You have to attract someone or you get attracted towards someone. What is there about this particular medium which attracts so many brands towards this? And outdoor is no more in a salience, or outdoor is no more a remote media. We just saw in Rinku's presentation how it has become one of the most important pillar. To give you the first and foremost, no one can take this thing from a media like out of home, is larger than life. No media can give you this kind of a feel. No media can give you this kind of an effect, which is larger than life, what outdoor can give you. So, there are more than I would say hundreds of factors why, outdoor is so attractive. I've just tried to cover top few out here. And I'll quickly talk about that because I just have 15 minutes overall. So I'll just try and cover as much as I can. But yeah, it's larger than life. It's unmissable. Unlike any other media, and most recently everything gets compared with digital. I'm being a so-called traditional outdoor guy, always been. The only media is unskippable. The only media is unmissable. You love it, you hate it, but you can't ignore it. That is the power of outdoor which is there. Somebody talked about during, I think, that technical glitch, one of the display on a Mumbai-Pune of Jeep. There is another one on a Pune-Mumbai route of Tata Motors, which we have done it, which is for, I think right now it's a display has changed to curve, but yeah, it was Harrier, Safari and all that. But yeah, this is the kind of a thing. It becomes one of the most unmissable advertisement, and it remains with you forever. And when I say that, it's non-intrusive. Now, what do I mean by that? No offense to any other media, but we all know television, we watch for what? Content. Newspaper, the name itself says for news. Digital content, maybe social media, maybe watching some content, maybe playing for games or whatever you do. Advertisement comes in between and it intrudes. Outdoor, and I would not say probably, I would say with the conviction, outdoor is the only media which is meant for advertising. And when anyone is looking at this media, they know that they are only going to consume the advertorial material and nothing else. So it is a serious form of advertising without any intrusion, and it's a completely non-intrusive media. So that is the power of outdoor, and that is one of the most attractive thing which outdoor has. Of course, it's captivating, with the right kind of creative, you have a right kind of image. There is nothing like outdoor, you just need to have a beautiful creative. It's communicative, it's relatable, it's quirky. We all have seen this bandwagon, how everyone jump onto it. This was at the time when Zomato acquired Blanket and doodh mangoge doodh, then kheer mangoge kheer. And every brand jumped onto that, and an outdoor campaign started getting viral on digital by multiple brands coming and putting their things on this. Wait guys, yes, there's more. Outdoor is hyperlocal. This we have recently done. It's there for the Starbucks and McDonald's, both our clients. We do it for them. Milestone signages is what we call this on Mumbai-Pune Expressway, which says 48 hours of brew just 3 minutes away. Now, we all have seen when we travel and all this other kind of a thing, this other kind of a communication which drives us that McDonald's 5 kilometers away, Starbucks is coming, KFC and Burger King and so forth. Which definitely, you start thinking about it when you are traveling or something. So there is nothing like hyperlocal targeting, which is one of the most unique thing which outdoor uses it. The outdoor has it, and the category which uses it the most, and no wonder why it is number one when it comes to outdoor, is real estate, because there is nothing better than hyperlocal targeting which works with real estate. Innovation, of course, everyone must have been spoken enough about the innovation, but yeah, it has a very, very good possibility as compared to any of the other media as far as innovation is concerned. Now, this we have done in the month of Jan for our client Swiggy, and this was in Ahmedabad where we had done it. Very simple 20 by 20 hooding. The only thing which was done is an additional triangle which has been put out there. The tone thing, what you see, is a part of creative. It's not actually tone. So the creative itself was made by us in a way that there is an angle construction which is visible in the background. Very simple, very cost effective, almost at the zero cost, but has the maximum amount of buzz and the PR and covered by e4m and all others on their portal, absolutely free of cost. So this is the power of innovation which outdoor has. Done in a right time at the right moment, it can definitely create a buzz. Moving on quickly, outdoor has evolved. Of course it has. Just to give you a quick perspective of this, traditional media 5 years back used to command 80% of outdoor. And today, if we see, the traditional media is commanding at about 65%. So there is a drop of 15% which has gone down from traditional media. Now, where this 15% has gone? This 15% has plowed back in a growing infrastructure of our country, which has grown substantially in past 10 years, which is airports, malls, multiplexes, metros, etc. Airports have almost doubled in past 10 years. Metro trains, I think it was some 17 cities now going up to, 17 cities growing to 23. Rise in DOH, we are very soon reaching in double digit with the DOH penetration in the country as well. So infrastructure is booming, outdoor is changing, outdoor is evolving like anything. And the other medias, when it comes, people, the young generation especially, who are in their 20s and early 20s and all, when they hear about the outdoor and all, typically people, oh, this still exists. People do advertise outdoor. Hota hai abhi bhi, in this digital age, people do have hoardings and stuff like that. Yes, that is why outdoor ne apne aap ko badla hai. And I was just scrolling through my Insta reels. Yes, I must say I'm addicted. Going before the sleep, I do that. I was just going through this, and I just heard one shairi which says, which I thought that it's very relevant with an outdoor advertising, where what other media must be feeling about outdoor, which says, "आपने अपने आप को बदला है, आपने अपने आप को बदला है, या लिया हमसे कोई बदला है." So that is what I think other media talks about outdoor, when outdoor changes itself drastically, and it has come to this level. Quickly about some numbers, we had Pitch Madison thing. So Pitch Madison report 2025 in the month of February when we published it. Overall, OOH as a whole, I mean, you can see 2020 lockdown, we all know it was a massive setback and we degrew by 63%. But ever since, in a couple of years, we come back in 2022 to the pre-COVID level. And ever since, there is a growth. So in 2024, we closed at some 4,600 crores overall outdoor as an industry. And in 2025, if I have to talk, first time ever, outdoor is going to enter in a 5,000 crore club. So the prediction in Pitch Madison report for 2025, outdoor pegs at about 5,208 crores to be precise. Yes, the pie remains at 4%, which is a cause of concern. But I think we all sitting in a room deserves a big round of applause for our own self that we are getting outdoor in 5,000 crore club. How India is compared to the global, this is the WAC report globally, and if you see outdoor, first let me talk about the global thing where every other traditional media is degrowing. TV by 5%, 7%, print, 2% radio. Yes, outdoor is growing by 6% globally. See India growth rate of outdoor. The only traditional medium, and when I say traditional medium, digital comes and doesn't come in that. So the only traditional medium which is growing in double digit, which is at the rate of 12%, is outdoor. So this is the way outdoor is growing in our country. 12% is the growth rate, and which is double of a global average, which is also one of the things that globally outdoor is going to go at 6%, wherein in India it is packed to grow at about 12%. So which is a commendable thing, and that shows that how the digital penetration is going to blast in this city, how the impressions reach, data numbers are going to reach to everyone, and how more and more brands will start trusting this, and the trust issue so-called between brands and the OOH which goes on will kind of end. So the Moti Baat, outdoor is the shining light and emerging at a growing rate of about 12%, which is double than the global average. So that is what something we should be having with. Like we have KYC, in outdoor we say that, know your categories. We have our own KYC. And when you talk about the love and the hate relationship, yeah, you should know that, whom you are attracted to and whom you can attract to. So that is the kind of a thing we keep it very well in our mind. And these are the kind of first 5 categories which we know who are in love with us. They cannot do anything without us. And because of the nature of this media, because of various characteristics this media has, like real estate, like organized retail, consumer services, because of the hyperlocal nature of this business, they would want to come back to this. Having said that, yes, we would definitely like to attract the other categories like media, auto, telecom, etc., to have more faith in this particular medium and try and utilize this as much as possible. And we will do our level best what we can do in terms of attracting them. So the love and the hate saga continues. The first fight in any relationship when it happens between the brand and the OOH is about measurement. Measurement is something which everyone goes, explain this to the client listen to it. I don't know, after we leave, I think this must be the discussion amongst the client's team, aapas mein. That is what they must be discussing about the outdoor measurement. Because there are a lot of things, there are a lot of dilemma, there are a lot of discussion which keeps happening. The problem is, how does one measure ROI in outdoor? Impact, presence, subconscious recall, right, we get it all, hota hai ye sab. But does it give you the numbers like digital? And I see there are quite a few people must have come from the digital background and all that. So this is the constant thing which is there. The thing is, measuring ROI in outdoor is no more an alien thing, which people still think that, arey, outdoor mein kaise milega, kahan hota hai, kya hota hai. It's no more an alien thing. It is tangible with lots of data points available in form of reach, impressions and frequency. We have started talking language of, TV media planner 400 GRPs at 2+. We talk about 80+ million at 7+ in 21 days campaign, 30 days campaign goes up to 11+. A one person seeing your site in 30 days, 11 times plus. This is the kind of a thing, how many impressions it will deliver. 80 million people will see your campaigns across 4 cities, out of which so many million will be unique. And if you multiply it by 11, this is how the reach numbers are going to be. Yes, I agree. Unfortunately, it is not a syndicated uniform number. We as an industry are working towards it, and once it happens, it will become an industry currency. I think we'll have a more better authenticated stamp on this. But I think all top agencies has this these days. So it's no more an alien thing ki, how do I arrive at an ROI, or how do I know how many people are going to see my hoardings, and how do I know that actually it is working for me or not. Google API, mobile SDK level data, I mean, you know, you outdoor can retarget like digital. You have seen particular hoarding, the ad will flash on your mobile phone. And it'll, even on the, you know, the quite a good apps like Insta, Facebook, etc., it can come, you have just seen this hoarding 15% off, go redeem it. This is possible. And I think people who do that are present in the room. I got a message yesterday, we are going to be present, so I'm going to catch up with them later on. But it's possible, and there are quite a few people who does this. But like in any relationship, it's not just about 2 people. There are multiple people involved in that. And because of that, you know, the internal brand teams, we call it as the in-laws out here, there are multiple teams, you know, marketing, creative, media, procurement, even the authorities, so on and so forth. There are multiple things which are involved, you know, which can create a kind of trust issues between this and that. Marketing wants a campaign in a certain objective. Creative agencies want output to be more aesthetically driven. Media want that how the outdoor pack should be as compared to all other media. And procurement, we all know how it is. The procurement, being procurement, wants to treat the media like a commodity. And the moment they start treating the media like commodity, the result starts coming in like a commodity. And authorities, we all know, one unfortunate event in a particular city, suddenly the ban on hoarding, suddenly the size restriction, and everything else starts coming in. So what do you do when the fight happens? You know, you make up. You make up with what? You make up with gifts, flowers, and stuff like that. How do we make? We make up with innovations and integrations in this. So few of the innovations, what one can do it. These are all latest one going on right now while we are talking. Some of them, the old one, how we did for the Swiggy, Karwa Chauth, all in the northern markets, created a big chunni in a large societies. Women can come together, see the moon through chunni and do things. This is one of the latest. Few months back we have done Nature Shapes Britannia Plastic Neutral, purposely identified a site which is covered with trees, and the entire creative was designed in a way that it creates this. There are few anamorphic which has been done. This is like we have always seen Nike has done that, and LV has done this in Japan, and this has done. It's very much possible. Done in India, Bangalore, Garuda Mall, everyone does it. This is just out here, but see the beautiful output. Stanley and all that. I'm moving on fast now. I just have a couple of more. So the breakup text, like in any relationship, it's a budget cut in our case. So yeah, the breakup text typically happens. Sorry, OH didn't make it to the final plan. We are looking at more performance-driven campaigns. We have decided to up the digital media, and hence OH budgeted at 50%. But mind you, we want same cities and a similar presence at half the cost. These are the kind of things, you know, we interact every day, and I'm sure quite a few must have experienced this too. The solution, OH will not make it to the final plan till the time the brands will keep treating it like a commodity. The moment you will not treat it like a commodity, you will out of it, it will definitely make it a cut to the final plan, because it does deliver, and it delivers the best, I would say. Or it is not just about the impact, but it's also about the impression. And I just spoke retargeting consumer with different CTS can give you a performance data as well. Ki outdoors, how many leads you have got, and from other places, how many leads you have got. And one thing for the brands, expectation should be directly proportionate to the budget given. I mean, there are no two ways about it. You can't float a 3 coats, go for the lowest marble and expect Taj Mahal to be built. So if you want Taj Mahal to be built, you have to trust the expert and go with that. I'm not saying, I totally respect the systems and technicalities and all that. Not saying you should pay higher, but you should also not treat a media like a commodity, where, you know, it goes down to a level where the deteriorated product ultimately takes it. So yes, you know, they all come calling back when the crisis hits. one of the thing which brands and outdoor, like this is the last moment thing, even if there is a breakup, it always comes back saying, we need a massive visibility, can we go live in 24 hours? Our global CEOs coming, we want to create an impact from airport to exhibition point, from airport to Taj Hotel, we want to do this, we want to do that. And our answers, always like, of course, send us the coordinates and consider it done. This is the kind of thing outdoor is known about, and your go-to person. So outdoor has been, is, and always be the hero when it comes to brand and OOH. And why this love will endure? The story is like of love and hate. And I would say, why it is? The answer is yes and no, both. Yes, because it's like an arranged marriage. It takes efforts, compromise, and some wise elders. But no, because of a modern digital with programmatic, AI-based targeting, smarter measurement, everything put together, gives you ROI, and the creative bravery which brands are experiencing now and brands are doing it, it's not a hate anymore. So this is no longer a reluctant love story, but it's a passionate partnership is what I would say. And the Cupid advice, Cupid's note at the end, OOH is not an obligation, but it's an opportunity. Not an extra spend, but a powerful stage. And love in advertising, it's not just about impressions, but it's about making an impression. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was my time. Thank you.